What happens when a serial killer comes after all the prom queen candidates? Let's talk about it. This is a review for Fear Street Prom Queen, now on Netflix. Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for the new film Fear Street Prom Queen. This is a film from 2025, available now on Netflix. Rated R with a runtime of an hour and 31 minutes. As of the recording of this video, we have a Rotten Tomato score of 31% from the critics, 31% from the audience. What an alignment. And a Letterboxd average rating of 1.9. Fear Street Prom Queen is a movie that is directed by Matt Palmer and co-written with Donald McLeary and, of course, Palmer, based on the R.L. Stine novel The Prom Queen, which is all part of the Fear Street, franchise of books. It does serve as a standalone entry in the Fear Street franchise as well from Netflix. So Netflix already had three different Fear Street movies, but those are all a little bit more connected. This is really, it's very standalone. Set in 1988, the film combines teen drama with violent horror, following a mass killer targeting prom queen candidates at Shady Side High School. As I mentioned, this is directed by Matt Palmer, written by Matt Palmer and Don McLeary. I don't know much about Palmer. I know that he's definitely not the director from the other Fear Street films, which seems like a weird pivot to me. This movie stars India Fowler as Laurie Granger, who's our main protagonist. We also have Suzanne Sohn, Fina Strassa, David Iacono, Ella Rubin, Chris Klein, Ariana Greenblatt, Lily Taylor, and Catherine Watterson. A lot of new faces for me, and I really like that horror is a genre to really introduce you to a lot of these people. A lot of new people. And man, oh man, I'll tell you this: the main antagonist, I guess there are six candidates for prom queen. One of them really is the big bully, Tiffany. She she is so mean. She plays that very well. I think she was one of the standout performances just because she was so mean to Lori. But as I mentioned, set in 1988, the senior class of Shadyside High School prepares for their prom. Laurie Granger, an outcast due to rumors about her family's past, decides to run for prom queen against the popular Wolfpack led by Tiffany Falconer. As prom night approaches, prom queen candidates begin to disappear, falling victim to a mass killer. Laurie must navigate the treacherous social landscape and uncover the killer's identity before she becomes the next victim, all with only the help of her best friend. Uh, yeah, the so I think a lot of these stories, the having an unpopular, ostracized character be your protagonist really lends itself to feeling for the character when you're the viewer. Um, I think this movie had some good ideas. It had really good energy. I feel like I said, some of the performances were like really on point. Some of the tropes, the needle drops were outstanding. Actually, I really love that. The '80s vibes really were all over the place, and I think that worked for me. But you know, once you get through some of the more fun kills, like everything just becomes very by the numbers. I figured out who the killer was like halfway into this movie and it was only because of a casting decision. It wasn't even anything that the movie gave me. It's just really kind of a very straightforward. There's really nothing there other than what's on the surface. Unfortunately, it lacks a little bit of what made the original ones to me a little bit more special. It's very unfortunate, and I don't know much about these R.L. Stine novels, so I don't like. I like the idea of more Fear Street, but I feel like if they want to do more, they really need to up the game a little bit. It's only 90 minutes or so that's not too bad of an ask. So if you have really nothing better going on and you really want a slasher, um, you can check out Fear Street Prom Queen. But I feel like sometimes I watch these films and do reviews like this so that maybe people don't have to spend 90 minutes or however long watching a movie that's just kind of not very good. So unless you have very personal reasons or you're a completionist, I would say there are better slashers out there, including Hard Eyes, which I should have a review for either now live or upcoming to the channel. So make sure to check that out. So if you checked out Prom Queen, let me know what did you think of the movie. As always, thank you for watching. Everyone, remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.